Okay, so today was a very interesting day. I seen Bruce, and I knew a lot about what he was saying before. Come on, you stupid piece of shit. So, some of the things he brought up was the fact that when it comes to relationships, and when it comes to Travis and all of my relationships, I was, and like, I have a self-worth and I have self-esteem and I care about myself, but my this part's hard. My father, he sexualized me early, so my brain and every fiber of my being has been conditioned for sex. And due to my lovely father raping me and touching me, and I see sex as approval, and I also feel the need to have men's approval. Now, this is where it's complicated because there was a time in my life, yes, there was. I used sex in order to get a guy to like me. But I haven't done that in years, and I was being a sexually liberated woman who, fuck whatever my father did, I didn't feel guilty about having sex. But it's kind of sick. Like, it makes me sick to my stomach. Let me just grab something. It makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I was literally conditioned for sex. Like, how do I get away from that? Deep down inside, even though myself right now doesn't see sex that way, deep down inside I do. I can't have a relationship that doesn't have sex. It's never happened. And when it does happen, it's almost like it's forced. And so when you're having a relationship, isn't sex part of that relationship? By omitting it, isn't that creating some sort of awkwardness within the relationship? It's not just magically, not even magically, but it's not developing on its own. I'm so confused. I don't understand. Another thing that Bruce helped me understand today. I create groups, a group of friends, a group of people, and I create this group, and then eventually it kind of disappears. He thinks, though he doesn't know if he's right, he could be wrong, but it makes sense to me now. I'm trying to create my own little family. And so when I create this group, and then it disappears, or somehow I get kicked out of the group, it's like being rejected by my family and so many different families over and over again. And another thing we came to the conclusion is that I don't think I'm able to have a relationship that's not even based on sex, but doesn't have sex in it. Most people are not cool with that. Guys are not cool with that. Even I'm not cool with that. So it's like, what do I do? Am I doomed to create the same thing? Like, I seemed to get close like most people get close, but I wasn't really shown how to have a good relationship, so I don't know. But if I do have a good relationship and things are going well, I run for the hills. But the thing is, like, it makes me feel sick. My father didn't start abusing me when I was 4, 5. No, according to my grandparents, since I was a baby, he convinced my body and my mind that sex was how you showed someone that you cared. Sex was how I don't even know how to describe that. Sex was the way you communicated. And so, something that's always bothered me is the fact that what happens to people, like how will people's view change of me when they realize the reason I'm so sexual is due to my father, or just say sexual abuse in general? Are they going to look at my sex drive as something that's dirty? Are they going to think that I'm dirty because I have such a high sex drive, and shouldn't I not be so sexualized or want sex because I was abused? And then there's part of me that's like, well, I understand why I feel this way, because I was I was sexualized early. And it's nothing to feel ashamed of, it's just how my body is. But when people find out, will they judge me? Will they think that will they be disgusted and not want to have sex with me because the reason I have a high sex drive is because I was abused? Well, I think I'm damaged. Because that's the reason I have a high sex drive, but I still have a high sex drive. I enjoy sex. And I'm safe about it. And I'm a sexually liberated woman. And I'm okay with that. But will they be okay with that? Supposed to have a date on Thursday. Do I tell him? He says sex is so healthy and this and that, and sex is healthy, but Bruce wants to see if I can have a relationship without based on sex. And so I'm not running for the hills, which I definitely tend to do. I run for the hills, yeah, I do. And acupuncture just did a bunch of different points and stuff, so we will see how that works. My hair's gotten really long, by the way. Look at this. Whoa! It's like past my boobs. And it covers my nipples. And the blonde is coming in. Look at that. But also started going to the gym yesterday. Healthier, feeling better. day is off day. Today I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna go for a nap, and I had to do this video because it brought up a lot of issues. Things I'm hung up on Travis. Actually, I don't know if he knows why I'm hung up with Travis. Thought I knew him, and I sure as hell didn't at all. He doesn't give me what I need or even treat me like a damn friend. He doesn't treat me like a friend. And yet, for some reason, I still want him in my life. Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Why would I want someone in my life that sucks as a person? It doesn't add to it. For some reason my ritual didn't work. Well, I mean it did work, but I haven't completely kicked him to the curb because I don't know. I have some things I still need to figure out. Like why? Why? Why do I feel this way? Why was this an issue? How was he able to make me feel that way? I mean, I'm digging through my cat hands, please. Lovely. So, I think because Travis never expected sex and he never wanted sex, that when he did, ruin things. And I think it ruined things for him too. I think I don't know if it's wishful thinking or what it is, but I really truly think that he feels bad for how he treated me and literally treated me like a piece of ass. That's it. Just fucked me and stopped talking to me. I tried to just be his friend. For some reason, he didn't want that. He didn't want me to be his friend. He didn't want to share things with me. Anything like that. See, when people open up to me, it's like I get approval. It makes me feel important and special. But because he doesn't open up to me, he doesn't make me feel important and special. But why does he matter? I think it matters because it's the first time I ever let myself have feelings. I actually wanted to be cuddled and held and touched. Even just touch, not even sex. I let my guard down for the wrong person. Well, kind of the wrong person. I mean, I got to learn a lot and experience new things, so that's good. It's really good. It's learning experiences. But I think that's it for now.